MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies find themselves on a 20-game winning streak entering the day. Their chase for the all-time record continues next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So here's Starlin Castro, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. Number 11 for him on the season. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is a guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that, launching that pitch out of here before the fans could even get settled in the seats.
Josh Harrison stands in. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. His career line against Wheeler, he's just 1 for 6. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
It looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Wheeler, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
That is third.
A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matty, this offense really needs some improvement from Kyle Schwarber. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius has it, and there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale. Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be. Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he just ramps up and hears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rogelio Armenteros is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Turner loves it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, Segura.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Alec Bohm. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they want to be playing their best ball. They have to find a way to win this ball game, especially on a Thursday night. You don't want to be headed into the weekend getting swept.
Yeah, one of the things you want to do, D-Road, take care of business here on this Thursday and not look forward to that weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday series coming up. Take care of business here in Thursday's game. Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Into the shrubbery and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 17 for him on the season, and it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. All even now at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Carter Kieboom digs in now as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Nope. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 17, Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field.
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Stepping in now, Rogelio Armenteros, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Gregorius moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Real Muto, a former Miami Marlin. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here it comes.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Brandon Lau. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 38th home run of the season for him. And it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's good.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-2. Ground ball right into the shift. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that's the 2nd out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Odubel Herrera to the plate now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Zach Wheeler is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nats 1.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank 1st in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a ball 1-2.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 3rd inning here, 3-1 our score. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler, and he fouls this one off. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here now is Juan Soto. Line drive base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Two out here and a runner at second. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss him, but he got away with it.
But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Washington, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. bottom of the third now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Ground ball, foul down the left side.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Line hard, but foul. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Avila is there. He's got it one away.
Third baseman number 2.
So one gone in the inning as we take a look at what's on tap for the Fightin' Phils over the course of the next 7 days. And we, of course, will have all the action for you right here on the show. Gene Segura standing in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Skied into straightaway right. Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it's still 3-1. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting power threat, Josh Bell.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at. Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And it's fouled away. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Number 8.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's it.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey.
Fouled off. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Nats have cut it to 1. It's a 3-2 score.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
To the plate now, Alex Avila.
The catcher, number 17.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
This is popped up. Wheeler is there, and the side is retired. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nationals 2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Scooped up, and the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 home is a sinker in the dirt.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-1 now.
I got 2.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner at short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, number 8.
Stepping in, Brandon Lau. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
That last at bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400 plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The Phillies lead it 3-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the pitcher, Rogelio Armenteros. First pitch on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Starlin Castro. Fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2.
That's Bolton.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Into the box now, Josh Harrison, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
At the plate, Juan Soto, as he sends it on the ground to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here now is Trey Turner. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Josh Bell is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bell carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Chopper to short. While the throw pulls him off the bag. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from 3rd.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up. Washington leads this one 4-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Up high, 2-1 now. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. Gone! A solo shot down the line in right. 1 shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Zach Wheeler is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
The left fielder, Andrew.
As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. So far this season, McCutchen is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 46 now for him on the season, and it's now 6-4. Into the box, Gene Segura. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see, they rank down near the bottom of the NL in that department. Ready for another chance? Alec Bohm. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Harrison retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Phillies 6 and the Nationals 4. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Alex Avila.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and This would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher, number 61.
Yadiel Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Yadiel Hernandez.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Stepping in now, Starlin Castro, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. The relay, and he is in there.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
In now, Josh Harrison. Hopped up. Real Muto has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. He's set, and the pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a fastball swung on and hit to second, right to him. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. Score remains steady at 6-4. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that anytime you can put 6 runs on the board, you have to feel pretty good about it. And you know that a lot of little things are going right. Now, it's just a matter of maintaining that through the rest of the game. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ryan Harper enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Brandon Lau will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real. I want all the close ones.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. 7th.
Leading off with the Nationals.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Jose Alvarado is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh.
Digging in now, Josh Bell. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
1 out, nobody on. 2-1 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here it comes.
We got a full count.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 6-4. Daniel Hudson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Daniel Hudson.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Swing and a line drive. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, Debro, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. From the stretch.
Ball 2.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Rhys Hoskins will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. On the line, that's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Wander Suero is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Andrew McCutchen will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And that gets him on the mound. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now at the plate, Gene Segura, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Segura is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certain...
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing. But that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Suero, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his third season as a major league player. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Still only one out in the inning. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He loses him on ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Alec Bohm will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch, a swing and a ground ball to third. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away. Here's Bryce Harper now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Nationals 4. Sir Anthony Dominguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Ready to begin the 8th, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try.
The third base.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Alex Avila.
So striding in, Alex Avila. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Harper on the run. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Change up low, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The count now at 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
3-1 to him now. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Count is full, 3-2.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Nationals leave 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Tanner Rainey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Tanner Rainey.
Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak is...
Phillies, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. In there, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. The 0-1. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Soto is over and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting. Not shortstop.
Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He went deep back in the 5th. He's set. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Harrison is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Shane Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 21, Shane Green.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball called just a bit low. A bouncer up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
To the plate now, Juan Soto. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So now to the plate, Trey Turner, fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. Grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Ranging back is Herrera, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to left center, and it's now an 8-7 ball game.
Now batting, number 8.
At the plate now, Carter Kieboom, fouled off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Wow, that's a staggering 21 wins in a row. This is some pretty historic stuff we're watching. That ties the 1935 Cubs as one of the longest streaks in MLB history.
A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Philadelphia Phillies, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Zach Wheeler earned his 9th win of the year. Rogelio Armenteros permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.